Hey everyone, this is your problem of the day for math on Tuesday, April 7th. So I just wanted to do kind of what we did in class, and I'm trying something new where we are just going to go over this problem together. Remember, this is a YouTube video, so you need to pause this video throughout to practice the skill. This is just like in the classroom. I want you to pause, practice it. You should be doing this on paper, trying to figure out the answer, resuming it, seeing if you're right, if you're wrong, finding out where you went wrong, and if you're completely confused still, you need to email me so we can figure something out and we can work together. Okay, on your screen you see our problem of the day. It says, Ms. McKee did not fully wake up until she finished her cup of coffee. At 5:33 a.m., she rolled out of bed. By 5:55 a.m., she had finished her first cup of coffee. How long did it take her to fully wake up? I read this problem and now I need to think what I'm always going to ask myself. What do I know and what do I need to find out? Right here I see my question. How long did it take her to fully wake up? This is what we are going to be figuring out. How long did it take me to fully wake up? Well, I know I didn't wake up until I finished that cup of coffee. I also know that at 5:33 I rolled out of bed. This is the time I woke up. And by 5:55 a.m., I finished my first cup of coffee. So I need to figure out how much time has gone by since 5:33 a.m. to 5:55 a.m. I'm going to figure out the elapsed time, how much time has gone by. Now, we have learned a great strategy we can be using is number lines. So today what we're going to practice is how to use a number line to determine how much time has elapsed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my start time, which is 5:33 a.m., so I'm going to write 5:33, and I want to go ahead and I want to get this to the next friendly number, and on the clock, we know that these numbers go, wrong hour, by fives. So if I'm at 5:33, the next friendly number would be getting this minute hand to the 7, which would be 5:35. Well, how many more minutes do I need to go up by to get to 35? I need to go up 2 more minutes. I'm at 5:33 right here, 5:34, 5:35. That would be my next friendly number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 minutes. So I'm going to write plus 2 or plus 2 minutes if you want to be very specific. And that would bring me to what time? It would bring me to 5:35 a.m. Now we're going to look at our problem, and we see that we still need to get to 5:55. So I can do this a couple of different ways. If I wanted to keep counting by 5 minutes, I could do that. If I want to go ahead and just jump by a higher number, I could. I know I'm at 35, and I need to get all the way to 55. Okay? So if I think in my head, and I can skip count, and I'm going to skip count by, let's say, tens, 35, 45, 55, I need to add 20 more. So I'm going to add 20 more minutes. And if I added 20 more minutes, that would get me to 5:55 a.m. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much did I actually add. Well, I added 20 minutes and 2 minutes. 20 minutes plus 2 more minutes is going to give me 22 minutes. So 22 minutes has elapsed. I want to show you this on the clock. I can add my 2 more minutes, which is what we did first. 1, 2. And then I know 5:55 is right up here at the 11. So I would go ahead and I could skip count. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 minutes plus my 2 minutes is 22. So if I wanted, I could also just keep adding by 5 minutes. If I wanted to write 5:33, I would still add that 2 minutes because that's my friendly number. And that would get me to 5:35. But I could keep going by 5s if I want, guys, if it's easier for you. I could do another plus 5. That would be 5:40. Another plus 5 minutes. What would that get you? 5:45. Okay, gotta keep going. Let's go another 5 minutes. That would give me 5:50. and another 5 minutes. That would give me 5:55. I count it up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. 22 minutes. Either way would work. This way obviously is a more efficient strategy, but that is okay if you want to do it by fives also. I want to show you something real quick before we end. So in the end, it is 22 minutes that have elapsed. However, this is something I notice a lot of people in this class are struggling with. Let's go ahead and look at what this clock looks like on 5:55 a.m. Look at that, and I want you to think, or look and observe, how it looks like this hour hand is on the 6, but it's not, guys. If you looked super, super duper close, it's not quite there. But in real life, we're never going to get that close to a clock. So we need to think, okay, in 5 minutes, I'm going to be at a new hour. So let's see. Oops, wrong way. Am I going to be at 6 o'clock or am I at 7? Now I finally hit 6. So when you are in that last quarter hour, that last 15 minutes, really ask yourself, what is the new hour going to be when it hits here? It doesn't make sense to say it's going to be 7 o'clock in 5 minutes because that hour hand is nowhere near 7 yet. All right, so the elapsed time is 22 minutes. Today I want you to focus on this strategy. Use the number line. If you have a different strategy that works for you, that is absolutely fine as long as you have a strategy showing me how you're figuring out that elapsed time today. Also remember, you should be using labels such as minutes. Okay, if you need any help, please send me a message.